These three Morgan dollars could all be advertised with the same two letters, BU. But they don't have the same surfaces, eye appeal, or necessarily the same value. So which one deserves a premium, and what does BU actually guarantee? BU usually means Brilliant Uncirculated. In ordinary seller language, it tells you that the coin is being presented as uncirculated and that it retains visible mint luster. Those words can be useful, but BU by itself does not establish a precise numerical grade. Different sellers may apply the term differently. Some use BU broadly. Others divide coins into BU, choice BU, gem BU, or even their own quality tiers. BU tells us that this coin is being presented as Brilliant Uncirculated. And moving light confirms that the coin still has visible luster. But BU does not tell us how clean the cheek and other focal areas will be. It also does not tell us how strongly the coin was struck. Those two letters do not answer the questions that determine whether this particular coin deserves a premium. Coin A illustrates the central BU problem. From a full coin view, it can look bright, uncirculated, and appealing. But the open field adds more contact to those marks already visible on the cheek. The rim does not reveal an obvious major problem, but that does not erase the contact across the focal areas. Coin A may fit a broad BU description, but the visible evidence does not support paying a premium merely for those two letters. Coin B moves us into the commercial middle. It retains clear cartwheel movement and presents more evenly than coin A. The cheek still contains contact, but the marks are less dominant and a little bit less distracting. The fields are more attractive, although they're not free of disturbances. Coin B provides a better case for a higher price, but the premium must still come from the coin, not from the word BU. Coin C presents the strongest initial case for a premium, but not because we can attach a stronger adjective to it. The premium case begins with evidence. Fewer distracting marks across Liberty's cheek and the major focal areas. The fields also produce a stronger overall presentation, with fewer interruptions competing for attention. Coin C does not deserve more because it is called BU. It deserves consideration because the visible quality is stronger. Now, return to the original question. All three may receive the same broad BU description, but the focal areas reveal very different levels of contact and visual distraction. Under identical moving light, the differences in marks, continuity, and overall eye appeal become much easier to evaluate. If each seller asked for a premium on these coins, which coin would have earned it from you? Seller language often creates a quality ladder by adding increasingly powerful adjectives. BU becomes select BU, choice BU, premium BU, gem BU, or sometimes even investment quality. Some sellers use these descriptions consistently, but the words remain options unless the coin provides supporting evidence. A stronger adjective does not automatically produce a stronger coin. First, check the cheek and the other major focal areas for distracting contact. Second, move the light across the fields. A bright photograph can hide marks and directional disturbances. Third, examine the strike, especially in the hair above the ear and the eagle's breast. Fourth, look for organized cartwheel movement. Brightness by itself does not answer the surface question. Finally, inspect the rim and the edge. A seller's preferred photograph may never show the area containing the problem. Use this three-step test before allowing seller language to influence what you pay. First, isolate the term. What exactly is being claimed? And is the seller assigning a precise grade or only using a broad description? Second, determine whether the photographs, moving light video, and return policy provide enough evidence to evaluate the actual coin. Third, compare the asking price with genuinely comparable coins. If the premium exists only in the wording, the premium has not been proven. Before paying extra for a BU coin, make sure you can see the focal areas, moving luster, the strike, and the rim. Ask what specifically supports the premium and whether the return policy protects you when the photographs fail to reveal the complete surface. BU can be a useful starting description, but it's not a substitute for examining the coin or deciding what that coin is actually worth. Never pay for the adjective. Pay for the coin. Which seller claim should we decode next? Unsearched, estate collection, or investment grade?